Hey y'all, so today I will be talking about my top 10 Netflix shows on Netflix. And these are some shows that I feel like everybody should watch. There's a good range of different things, whether you like action, whether you like international, whether you like comedy. It's just you have to grasp it all. I forgot to mention that my wisdom teeth are coming in, so my jaw is like swollen, and that's why I'm talking like that. So I'll just be counting down from 10 to 1, and it's not in like an order of best to worst. It's just the top 10 that I've been really enjoying. So number 10 would have to be Cable Girls. Now Cable Girls has a storyline of a group of women that work at a telephone company in the 1920s located in Spain, and you just get to see like the stories that they have and where they came from before they got to the telephone company. And it's just like crazy stuff that happens within the first few episodes. Number 9, On My Block. On My Block is about a group of kids that grow up in California, and they're just dealing with different things. They're definitely tested just because there's so much going on. They have one of the main characters, Caesar, who has like gang ties because of his family um, ties within that. And then there's Monse, who, like, her and Caesar have been dating, and just kind of the push and pull of his own stuff that's going on that's also impacting the rest of the group. And then their relationship is also impacting the group too. So yeah, there's a lot of things going on. Black Mirror is another one that I would definitely recommend. That one is like a sci-fi based show, and it's just focused on like different things that are very relevant today. They talk about social media, they talk about online dating, especially when Tinder was like really big for me on my campus. And it was very big on my campus. I wasn't using Tinder, but like it was very big on my campus. Um, like video games, with 2K and like Call of Duty, and people are always talking about like, oh, my boyfriend's always watching this and playing this game. So they talk about a lot of things that are very much relevant right now, and it's just like in a different perspective. So I would definitely recommend that. Another show I've been really getting into is NCIS. I don't know, I just really like anything that even dips into forensics things. So when I found out about like NCIS, or like found out that it was on Netflix, I definitely wanted to start watching that. And I'm on like season 10 right now, and I've been watching this like for the whole like school year. So that's just something I really enjoyed, and it just like talks about like different crimes, well, fictional crimes. It's called Kim's Convenience, and it actually takes place in Toronto, and it's about a family. They own a corner store or a convenience store, and it's just like how the family dynamic navigates with one another, and how they are in a new area. Another show I've been getting into is That 70s Show. And that was a really good show for me to just watch because it was like comedy. And I would just have like really long school days, and I just wanted something that was like funny and lighthearted. So that's why I really started watching that. But now that I've started to watch it as like an adult, I never realized like they had a lot of controversial jokes that they would make. They had a lot of controversial
That
controversial jokes that they made, and it's just like another show I would have to say is Narcos. And Narcos has like the one focused on Pablo Escobar, and then the one in Mexico, and that one kind of starts revealing a little bit about El Chapo. But I really like the whole Narcos series, and how it just tells you like real life events that happen. So that's definitely something that I would recommend for people to watch. Um, but another show that I've been watching is Bleach, and I just really have always enjoyed this show since I was like younger. And when I found out it was on Netflix, I was like, okay, now I can finally like finish where I started from. So that's just like an anime show, and it's just basically about the main character, whose name is Ichigo, and how he it has already been able to see like spirits in like around his area, and he encounters a woman from somewhere that he doesn't know like where she came from, but she turns out to be what is called a soul reaper, and they basically are there to protect like the living world and people that are in the living world. So basically, long story short, Ichigo gets her powers, and he has now continued the journey of saving those in the living from what is called hollows. So, yeah. Blood and Water. And this takes place in South Africa. And it's just so good. I watched it in one day. It was so good. Like, so basically, the plot is about a girl who is about a family, and the main character is this girl who her sister was kidnapped from the hospital as a baby, and the family still continues to celebrate this girl's birthday, still acts like, well, you know, well, they still have hope of this girl, the sister, coming back or being found. And the girl, she ends up going to a party that night because she was just sick and tired of them constantly acknowledging the missing sister. And when she gets to the party, she meets this girl, and everyone keeps on saying that they look alike. So from there, it just gets crazier and crazier and crazier. But that's all I'm going to say. And that's all I'm going to say. But it's a really good show, and I just cannot wait for the second season, and they definitely should renew it because I really do like a lot of the South Africa shows that they have on here. And I would definitely recommend those ones as well. There's a really good show I've been watching, and I did mention this, is Top Boy. I love Top Boy. Like, that is my favorite show on Netflix, and I'm just so glad that it got picked up for another season. I saw that on like one of the actors' Instagram. But the first one I would always tell people to watch is Top Boy Summer House, just so that way you get a background of like who is who and like why these characters matter and who they're talking about. And then watch the new Top Boy that like Drake helped produce, I believe. But yes, Drake. But yes, I would definitely recommend that because it is so good. It takes place in, I believe, South London, and it's just about like different people that are trying to become like big drug lords in South London, and just like the struggle of territories and like families and, you know, respect, loyalty, and that kind of thing. So that is like something that I just find that to be really interesting. I really have been enjoying it. So yes, that's what I would definitely recommend. And of course, it wouldn't be me if I was me extra. I'm gonna do a bonus. So the bonus one that I would definitely recommend, this is not even a TV show, it's a movie, and I just watched it, and it's called Living in Bondage, and it's a Nigerian film, and it's actually directed by an OG like Nollywood actor. So, but it's a really good movie, and it's just like about a guy who he never knew his father. His mother died, and he goes and lives with his aunt and uncle that he had been living. They had like raised him after his mom had died at when he was at a young age, and he ends up just, you know, going down the wrong path, joining a cult, and just dealing with that too. So he deals with a lot of trials and tribulations, and that's all I'm gonna leave it at. Thank you for watching, and keep hair flipping on the haters. I got my hair in a bun today, and stay popping, stay safe. I look good, I look fun, I'm not pretty. I don't know if I'm gonna use this video. I might refilm it because my jaw was hurting and I had like a lisp bad. But thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Continue to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notification bells, and let me know what you think. what you want to see from me.
Yes.
Definitely watch those videos. Let me know what you think and what your opinion is. And if you're already watching these things,